So thanks very much, Lee, once again for joining us this week in this pre-match press conference. Obviously not the result that we wanted last week. So how's training been this week going into the game away at Swinton Lions on Monday?
Um, yeah, no, it wasn't the result we wanted. It wasn't the performance that we wanted either. So yeah, we had a dead honest meeting on Tuesday. The players between themselves and then all of us together with a video look at what went wrong. And obviously, well, we're hoping to put it down as a blip and get back on course on Monday.
What are we expecting going into the game on Monday against Swinton?
Well, obviously from our side, we want a massively improved performance. We need to right some of the wrongs that happened in the Halifax game that were just nowhere near good enough. We sort of know what to expect from Swinton. They don't change too much how they've played. They haven't probably changed for the last couple of seasons or a few seasons really. So we know what to expect from them, and it's up to us to counteract it a little bit, but then just do what we do a lot better than what we did last week.
In terms of the way Swinton play, in a lot of the games, they have tried to play more of an expansive type of game. Do you think that that's something that sometimes opposition teams can capitalise on? Is that something that you will have looked at going into the game?
Well, I'm not sure you can capitalise against it unless they get it wrong. It's not something that that's them with ball in hand. So it's something you have to defend against. Certainly, have to concentrate with. If that means that they're going to lose the ball or make errors because of that, then obviously it helps you a bit. But that's not something you can determine. You can obviously be strong with your defence and try force mistakes, but they're pretty well practiced at what they do, and if you defend as individuals, they catch you out. So yeah, we need to defend as a unit, defend as a team, which we didn't do last week. And yeah, we'll need to be miles better than that to get a win at Swinton.
And in terms of any injuries that came out of the Halifax game, is everybody looking good body-wise going into the fixture at Swinton?
No, we got injuries in that. We were already low on numbers, really. In certain positions, literally down to the last men. And no, we did pick up a few injuries in that. So, yeah, some guys haven't been in full training this week. We've got another session or two before the game, so we'll just have to see if people can get themselves in full training. If they can't, then I can't risk putting them in if they can't full train before the game. So, yeah, there's a bit of the week to go, but yeah, we're down on bodies. We brought one person in on loan. I have actively been looking this last sort of couple of weeks because we have been down on numbers. We've had a few departures, a few people isolated, a few people injured. And only now are those guys starting to reappear, but not quite in full training. So yeah, we've actively been looking. We're still looking, and there might be one or two more additions coming in over this next couple of weeks.
One that we did announce is young lad called Kirby from Huddersfield Giants. Just tell us a bit more about him for some of our supporters that might not know much about or seen him play before.
Yeah, well, he's a big unit. He's hard-working sort of front rower. There's probably a position over this last sort of month or so with a couple of departures that I wanted to make sure we had enough covering and numbers. And it adds a bit of competition in there. That's the toughest part of the field to play in, is in the middle. And any slight knock in there or slightly below par on a certain game, then it can really cost you. So, no, you always want a couple of extra bodies in there that are capable of playing at this level. And I'm pretty positive that John is. He wants to come in and really impress Ian Watson at Huddersfield to get sort of in that team, and that suits us fine. He's been training sort of last 6-7 weeks after an injury, full time with Huddersfield, and now Ian just wants to see him play really and impress. So it's going to work either way for us. If he comes in and impresses short term that much that he goes back and plays for Huddersfield first team, then then that's been good for us. But if it's the longer term thing, then that's great as well.
I want to get 2 points out of the Swinton game. How much pressure is on the game, do you think, from our point of view?
Well, it's the pressure we put on ourselves from our point of view. If you're looking as a neutral or an outsider before the season started, and you look at our opening fixtures, you're probably saying that we might have won one, which would have been Whitehaven at home. But so far, we've won 2 of them. I suppose this is the next one you look at where it could go either way on paper. But, with us having 2 wins on the board, it's not a massive like 4-point relegation decider or anything like that. It's more us wanting to win for ourselves to keep ourselves in the mix as long as we can of these playoffs and top half of the league. And that's where we want to be. If we were to lose this one, then you're probably looking at, a bottom half sort of finish, and you do really well to get yourself up in the top part of the league. So for us, it's that. For Swinton, obviously, they've lost the first 5 games. So, I said it quite a bit last week. Halifax, we're really desperate to win against us, and it did show. And then that was my concern going in, that Halifax have been more desperate than us, and it did look like that. They were better in every department than us. And we can't have a repeat of that. We can't have a repeat on Monday where Swinton just want it more than us, and that's enough. So yeah, that's part of what this week's been about. We can't just lose because somebody wants it more than us, and I felt a little bit that that's what happened against Halifax. It's literally everything stacked against us for this one, to be honest. So we're gonna have to be right on it. It's not only is it away at Swinton, who are desperate for a win after losing the first 5. It's now moved to a Monday evening. After lads have worked, we've got to get the bus over there, see what the traffic's like and stuff. After lads have, like I said, been at work all day, and then you've got home fans in, but no away fans. You've got no our league coverage of it, so literally no support from our home fans whatsoever, either in person or in spirit or visually from back home. So it's just literally us on our own going into stadium with Swinton fans and then their players at their own ground. So it's literally all stacked against us, but that's what it is. We're a club that likes to help others. We like to get on with everybody. I saw some other clubs, not switching their games to the Monday night to allow home fans in, but we're not like that. We like to help people out, even though it puts us at a bit of a disadvantage. But yeah, we'll go there, and if that's what makes the difference in the game, that Swinton have some fans in, then we've got something wrong. All
right, Lee. Well, it's been great to talk to you. Now, once again, chat to you after hopefully 2 points gained against Swinton on Monday.
Cheers, Downsy.